Okay, that brings me to my next question. I know Christian apologists like to say the disciples died for their belief in the resurrection and the death of Jesus, and this is like a big thing. However, you have debunked that claim, you and Bart Ehrman. But can you briefly comment on the death of them? Do we have reliable sources that talk about them believing the resurrection and then dying for that?
No. Basically, the only death that we have a reference to someone dying for witnessing for Christ, but it doesn't get any more specific as to what they were witnessing to, what they were saying. They died for the gospel, but what was the gospel they were preaching at the time? It is Paul, and that's in 1 Clement. 1 Clement referred, but Paul didn't know Jesus personally, right? Yeah. And Paul saw Jesus in a vision, as Paul himself says, right? So Paul died for a vision.
So nothing in the New Testament says that they died for their belief?
No. The only death that's in the New Testament of one of the disciples, or one of the inner core of the so-called 12, is one of the Jameses, and it just says that he was killed. It doesn't say like that he could have recanted and gotten away, or what gospel he was killed for, or what he was killed for, or anything. It just says he was killed, right? And even that, might not necessarily be a true story. And that's it, really. So after that, it's just legends. We know Peter died. We know, for example, 1 Clement refers to Peter dying, but he doesn't say why or where or for what purpose, or what gospel he died for. If he died for any gospel, he might have died of old age or whatever. So we just don't have decent data on what they died for, when they died, and that's it. So it's you really can't build much of a case out of that, right?
Okay.